A group of experts from northern Nigeria have thrown their weight behind the tax reform bills proposed by the President Bola Tinubu, saying they will reinvigorate the northern economy. The experts, who spoke as a resource person in a town hall meeting in Abuja organized by 200 civil society organizations, refuted claims that the bill are anti-North and are rather geared towards the development of the region. Speaking at the event, Dr. Mustafa Abubakar, a chartered accountant, said the tax reform bill are designed to expand Nigeria's tax base, improve compliance, and establish sustainable revenue streams. The bill are expected to have a positive impact on the northern economy, potentially increase government revenue, reduce poverty, and promote economic growth and development.
The tax must be in such a way that the citizen of the country can pay the tax. And it must be fair to the citizen of the country. Where the tax is not being fair to the citizen of the country, we said it will be difficult to implement such tax. Now let's look at the tax reform, the current tax reform. The current tax reform was proposed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as of last year, August 2023, 2 months after his resumption into office. He inaugurated physical and tax experts in person of Taiwo Yidili to overhaul the Nigerian tax system. This overhauling makes them to present 4 bills to the National Assembly. And the 4 bills to National Assembly are Nigerian tax bill for the revenue collection, tax administrative bill, and Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Bill. This Nigerian Revenue Establishment Bill will now be the one that will replace the Federal Inland Revenue Service. And lastly, the Joint Tax Board. Either you are from private entity or you are from government sector. Once your salary per year is not more than 1 million naira, you will be exempted from paying any tax to government. And that's a plus to this administration. Because now, those who are on minimum wage of 70,000 naira, 70,000 naira cannot even buy a bag of rice now. By you telling somebody any 70,000 naira to be paying tax, it means you want to push the person to work. And you want to increase crime rate in the country. That's why the current tax bill have said these poor people should be exempted from paying tax.
Tax reform, or tax in particular, is not a new thing. It's something that has been there since before independence, from the colonial era, even before the colonial era. As somebody who came from a rural community, I can still remember in those years in the 80s, in our villages, when the Dagachis, the Sarakis, the emirs will impose tax on each and every household. And even if you cannot pay that tax, you have to go and fetch whatever business you are doing in order to remit what is due for you as tax.
This tax reform should accommodate or try to expunge from the luxury item list the items that have ceased to be luxury. They were luxury, yes, but as we speak today, they are no longer luxury. The responsibility of informing, educating, and sensitizing the masses to understand the content and context of this reform should be taken seriously as a part of this bill. The people ought to know, and like my learned brother would say, in the language that they understand.